Have you ever felt like your energy just isn't what it used to be? Maybe after a meal, you feel sluggish instead of refreshed. Or you notice that your weight seems harder to manage, even though you haven't changed much in your diet. If you're over 60, you might be surprised to learn that some of the foods you've been eating for years could be secretly messing with your blood sugar. And here's the thing, keeping your blood sugar stable isn't just about avoiding diabetes. It's about feeling better, keeping your mind sharp, and making sure your body stays strong as you age. The problem is, many so-called healthy foods can spike your blood sugar without you even realizing it. That's why today we're talking about the top 10 foods you should cut out, or at least cut back on, to keep your blood sugar stable and feel your best after 60. Let's start with one that's probably in your kitchen right now: white bread. Now, I know what you might be thinking. I've been eating bread my whole life. And that's true for a lot of us. But here's what happens when you eat that soft, fluffy slice of white bread. It quickly turns into sugar in your bloodstream, causing your blood sugar to spike. Then, just as fast as it goes up, it crashes, leaving you tired, hungry, and craving more carbs. That's a recipe for weight gain and energy dips. The good news: you don't have to give up bread entirely. A simple switch to whole grain or sprouted bread can help slow down that sugar rush, keeping your energy more stable throughout the day. Now, let's talk about something that might surprise you: flavored yogurt. You see, a lot of people think yogurt is a healthy choice, and in some cases, it is. But many of those little cups of fruit-flavored yogurt are packed with added sugars, sometimes more than a candy bar. You eat it thinking you're doing something good for your body, but in reality, it's flooding your bloodstream with sugar. If you love yogurt, go for plain Greek yogurt instead, and add your own fresh berries for natural sweetness. And speaking of sweetness, let's talk about fruit juices. Orange juice, apple juice. These might seem like a great way to start your morning, but they're actually just concentrated sugar in liquid form. Without the fiber that whole fruit has, juice causes your blood sugar to spike quickly. If you love your morning juice, try eating the whole fruit instead. That way, you get all the vitamins and fiber without the blood sugar roller coaster. Now that we've uncovered a few sneaky culprits hiding in your kitchen, let's keep going, because some of these foods might still surprise you. One big offender: breakfast cereals. Now, I know cereal has been a morning staple for decades, quick, easy, and comforting. But here's the problem: most cereals, even the ones labeled healthy or whole grain, are loaded with sugar. And even if they're lower in sugar, they're often made from refined grains that turn into sugar the moment they hit your digestive system. That means a big bowl of cereal can send your blood sugar soaring first thing in the morning, leaving you feeling sluggish by mid-morning and reaching for more food before lunchtime. Instead, try something with more protein and fiber: scrambled eggs, a bowl of steel-cut oats, or even some plain Greek yogurt with nuts and berries can help you start the day with stable energy instead of a sugar crash. Now, let's move on to something that's often hidden in meals without us realizing it: processed meats. Think about those deli sandwiches, sausages, or even some bacon. While they might seem harmless, processed meats often contain added sugars, preservatives, and unhealthy fats that can contribute to insulin resistance over time. Not to mention, many of these meats have been linked to inflammation, which is something we want to avoid as we age. So what can you do? Instead of reaching for processed meats, opt for fresh, lean proteins like grilled chicken, turkey, or fish. And if you do enjoy deli meats occasionally, look for nitrate-free, low-sugar options and pair them with fiber-rich foods to help balance your blood sugar. Now, let's talk about something that might be sitting in your fridge right now: bottled salad dressings. You might think, wait, I'm eating salad. That's healthy. And yes, leafy greens and fresh veggies are fantastic for blood sugar control. But those store-bought dressings, they're often packed with hidden sugars, unhealthy oils, and preservatives that can completely undo the benefits of your salad. Even light or fat-free dressings are often loaded with sugar to make up for the missing fat. Instead, try making your own dressing at home. A simple mix of olive oil, vinegar, and some herbs can transform your salad without the sugar spike. If you do buy bottled dressing, check the ingredients and go for options with no added sugars or artificial additives. And here's another big one: soda and sugary drinks. This one's no surprise, but it's worth mentioning because many people over 60 still enjoy a can of soda with their meals or a sweetened tea in the afternoon. The problem? These drinks are pure sugar, with no fiber to slow down the absorption. That means a can of soda can send your blood sugar skyrocketing within minutes. Even diet sodas, while sugar-free, can still trigger cravings and mess with your metabolism over time. If you love soda, try switching to sparkling water with a squeeze of lemon or lime. Herbal teas and infused water are also great ways to stay hydrated without the sugar overload. Now that we've tackled some of the biggest blood sugar offenders, let's wrap this up with a few final foods that might be sneaking into your diet without you realizing just how much damage they can do. One of the biggest culprits: white bread and refined grains. If you've been eating sandwiches your whole life, you might not think twice about that slice of white bread. But here's the truth: refined grains act almost exactly like sugar in your body. They're stripped of fiber, meaning they break down quickly and spike your blood sugar. And that blood sugar spike, it's always followed by a crash, leaving you tired, hungry, and craving more carbs. Instead, go for whole grain or sprouted bread. Even better, swap out bread for alternatives like lettuce wraps or whole grain crackers when you can. The more fiber and nutrients in your meals, the better your blood sugar will be. Next, let's talk about fried foods. Now, I know crispy, golden fries or fried chicken can be tempting. But here's the thing: not only do fried foods contain unhealthy fats that contribute to insulin resistance, but they're often coated in refined flour or breadcrumbs that turn into sugar in your system. It's a double whammy. That doesn't mean you have to give up crispy foods forever. Try baking or air frying instead. You can still get that crunch without the blood sugar spike and inflammation that comes with deep-fried foods. And finally, one last sneaky sugar bomb: flavored yogurts. Yogurt seems like a healthy choice, right? But many of the ones sold in stores are packed with added sugars, turning what should be a nutritious snack into a dessert. Even some low-fat or healthy yogurts can contain as much sugar as a candy bar. Instead, stick with plain Greek yogurt and add your own natural sweetness with berries, nuts, or a sprinkle of cinnamon. Not only will you get the probiotic benefits of yogurt, but you'll also avoid unnecessary sugar. So, what do you have and what to eat instead? The good news is that small changes can make a huge difference. You don't have to and you don't have to give up everything. You can really swap out those too sugar drinks and balance in a life. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Are any of these foods a surprise? Have you already made changes to them? Let me know in the comments. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more tips on living your happiest life. Here's to staying strong, energetic, and thriving at any age. See you in the next video.